Hi team, so in today's lecture we're going to talk about how to manage injuries. So as always, we want to help you feel as confident as possible in the gym. It's very common that we may face the obstacles such as injuries, so today I'm going to talk about how you can manage them and work around any injuries that you may have or you might face. So in today's lecture we're going to go over three things: the types of common injury, how we will adapt your training as coaches, and your nutrition and sleep. Okay, so for the first slide, types of common injury. There are three types of common injury you'll find: acute, chronic, and overuse. So for acute injuries, as said on the screen, usually a result of a single traumatic event within the last 5 days. These might be ones that we might refer to as niggles or soreness or just feeling mindful of discomfort, and hopefully can usually go within a week or two. Chronic, these have usually lasted at least 3 to 4 months or more and tend to be really bad, might even need surgery, torn muscles, things like that. And then overuse are subtle and occur over time, making them more challenging to diagnose and treat. So these are probably the ones where we need to listen to our body a little bit more, and it is what it is. We just have to work around them ones. Okay, so how to adapt your training. This is up to the coaches. This is where we help as your coach to adapt to your physical demands. So the goal will now shift to maintain your strength through injury and then avoid any regression. So maintaining movement is a great way to manage injuries, both physically and mentally. So for example, us as coaches, we would change the exercise completely. If you've got a deadlift, but you've got an injured back, can't do it at all, then obviously we would adapt that and change that exercise to a lying hip thrust, for example. Or adapting the program to yourself, to what you can do. So for example, again, injured back, can't do a kneel and shoulder press, so we'll adapt it to sitting down on the bench so you can still engage in that movement. So we would continue to build on these adaptations until you are fully recovered from injury, and then you can return back to the original program. So the benefits of this are: physically, you will, upon return to the original program, identify that your strength has maintained and you've not lost anything. And then the biggest thing as well, guys, is that psychologically, you've maintained the habit of continuing your training, continuing the habit of coming to each session, and continuing your progression towards your goals. Okay, and then today's last slide is around recovery. So this part, guys, is about controlling the things that you can control. So anything outside of the gym. So as I said earlier, leave the training to us. That's our job as coaches to adapt that program for you. But if you've faced any injury or setback, recovery is key. So this is where things become even more important to take care of for yourself. So outside of the gym, it's an individual responsibility to take care of other aspects of your lifestyle, so then continuing to achieving your results. So things here are good sleep. As we know, the body naturally repairs itself when sleeping, and aiming to get that between 8 to 10 hours of sleep to allow your body to rest and repair. So if you want any more information on that part, refer to a sleep lecture that we've done in the past on the members' website. Good nutrition, again, this is advised to shift your more energy into tracking your calories, eating nutritious foods, continue your development towards your goals, whether that's weight loss or muscle gain. This can still be done. And then protein being a big important factor in this one again. As we know, protein is used for growth and repair of our muscles. So hitting your protein target daily will have a positive impact on your injury recovery as well. And then the last thing, advice on here, guys, is mobility. So come to the mobility classes, communicate with Holly, great instructor, to obviously help with any specific exercises or stretches that would be useful to help ease any of your niggles or problems that you've got going on. I hope you've enjoyed today's lecture, guys, and I hope if you do have any questions, just come to us, ask us, communicate with us, and we will help you as much as possible, feeling comfortable, confident in the gym, and as always, like we say, progressing towards your goals.